Alright, we're back. I'm Strategic Sully, and I'm here to bring you all your tips, your tricks, your strategies you need to dominate at mobile gaming. With that being said, let's get into some Clash Royale today on the main account. So, we are still using this Royal Giant Electro Wizard deck, but we're actually going to bring it into a challenge today, see if we can have some fun matches. I'm excited for it. I know you guys are too, but before we get into it, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, show your support to the channel, and let's get right into it. So we're going against Josie. Let's see what Josie can do. He is a level 8 in a tournament, so we do start off with the upper hand. Let's start with the knight in the back left. See what we can build on this. Let's see what he is going to play first. Is he going to give us a free knight? No, he's going to play a witch. Okay, so for the witch, it's not great, only for the fact that we don't want to play the Royal Giant and then the Lightning. We're showing him too many cards right off the bat. But the Fire Spirits were able to take out those skeletons. He's got a giant skeleton. Interesting card to see. You don't see very often, but if you guys did watch yesterday's video, the destructive death deck, you would have seen the giant skeleton. If you haven't yet, definitely go check that out. So the furnace is moving in, going to be able to get some damage done to that left tower, which is good. We're getting the first hit points taken onto him. Let's see what we can do next. He does have giant skeleton, witch. He does have dark prince, wizard. Drop minions right now for the dark prince. Along with that, let's send in the Royal Giant. We drop them right on top of the level 7 Elite Barbarian, so they're not at level 9, which is nice. But we kind of just screwed our Royal Giant, so now we're going to set back up with another furnace. Keep those Fire Spirits moving, keep the pressure on him. Make him make a mistake, and hopefully we can capitalize on it. Regardless, even if he wastes Elixir trying to defend the Fire Spirits, that's positive for us, because we are just sitting back building on Elixir. Let's see if he takes his damage or tries to block it. He is going to take even more damage. Let's see what he does now. He's going to drop a giant skeleton in the back of his king tower. Let's send in a knight to the left. See what he can do. Another Fire Spirit gets to the tower. That is absolutely phenomenal. He's going to send in the witch. So let's drop minions back here. We're hoping to see the wizard. Can we get a wizard? He's got Inferno Dragon. So Inferno Dragon, we have to drop Electro Wizard. Thankfully, we were able to take out the giant skeleton. That is really huge. Along with that, we are going to send in the Royal Giant and skeletons for behind the witch. We're going to hopefully see his Elite Barbarians very soon. Our Knight Minion combo is going to be able to destroy it. Along with that, the Knight Minion combo is going to watch this. Andy just uses arrows, so that's why it's a really good time to use my minions, because he just wasted his best counter to the minions and his fastest counter to the minions. Now we have a Knight going in on one side. He's got the minion horde for my Royal Giant. Fire Spirits are going to be able to deal with that. We're going to let that witch do her thing and more. Let's drop an Electro Wizard right on top of that Inferno Dragon. Just completely stop him dead in his tracks. Fire Spirits, Lightning Log, whatever. That left tower is mine. We're moving on to the right. Let's drop a Knight right here. Along with that, some minions. Let's see what he's going to do next. Let's drop a Royal Giant. Really keep the pressure on him. He's going to respond to those Fire Spirits. He does. He is smart. Let's drop an Electro Wizard. Let's drop a Log right now. Let's see if we can take both towers at the same time. Oh, babe, we sent in the Log a little too soon, but we surely did take him out. Let's get into another match. We're having some fun with this deck. Let's get into another one against Phosphorus. Now let's see what he can do after Gotham. Let me tell you right now, nothing's after Gotham but more Gotham. So let's move in with the Knight. Let's see what he can do. This obviously isn't that level 8. Show me that hug. Oh, he's got a ballooner. That's what we like to see. We got Furnace. We got minions. We ready for your balloon, boy. We ready. Oh, what'd you say? Balloon? Not today. Not today, buddy. Sorry, just not going to happen. We're not going to allow it. Knight, Electro Wizard, which one you going to deal with? You chose Electro Wizard, man. That's fine with me. That is fine with me. You want to know why? My Knight is doing more damage than your balloon's death damage and your log. Hate to break your freaking bubble. Let's keep this moving. We're keeping up that hot, fast, furious action I know you do love to see. Archers do get some damage done to the left tower. Is it what we wanted? You don't need to be asking me that. You guys already know that's not what I wanted. Skeleton army. Can we get a skeleton army? Okay. So he's going to drop Elite Barbarians. Ugh, not the best thing. Knight's going to go down right now, along with minions to go down right now. Along with that, we'd love to see this Electro Wizard go down immediately for those Elite Barbarians. Mega Minion combination. Beautiful. Able to stop it all. That's what we needed to see. Can we let that Mega... Ow! Oh, baby, he gets a shot up. It's okay, though. We're still up. That's what we like to see. We can't drop the furnace because of how valuable it is for the balloon. Sure enough, there comes the balloon. We could lightning, but we don't know what else he wants to throw at us. So let's drop skeletons. Let's do the furnace right now. You see what I'm talking about? This is a much better lightning. The two elite barbarians and the balloon. That's why you can't play that aggressive of a lightning due to that reason. Yes, the balloon right next to the arena tower. That does not always happen. Usually people play balloon right at the river. But you cannot play an aggressive balloon when he's got such a fast dominating counter and push, really, like the elite barbarians. It's just, you cannot let that happen. You're gonna screw yourself over, especially when he has the rage spell. It's just not good. That's why I didn't do that. I thought about it, but I didn't commit to it. So let's keep this going. We're still up on damage. That's what we love to see. Let's drop a knight over here. Along with that, some minions on the archers. Along with that, a log's gonna go down for this elite barbarian that decided he had the freaking cojones to come after my arena tower. Still can't send in the furnace due to the fact of its pulling ability for the balloon. Now he's going to send in elite barbarians. We have to lightning right now because of how catastrophic those guys could be to our lives and more. Now he might want to send in the balloon, but if he does, he's going to make a mistake because we're sending in the Royal Giant right now, and the Royal Giant is going to do a phenomenal amount of damage to that left arena tower. And I mean phenomenal. When I mean phenomenal, I mean phenomenal. Absolutely great. Mega Minion almost got taken out, which is close to what we wanted, but not exactly what we wanted. You guys know I already wanted that freaking thing taken out. Drop an Electro Wizard right now. Now he's really well set off to send in a balloon and just absolutely dominate the rest of this match. He's going to drop a log. We're going to send in the Royal Giant. Along with that, we're going to hold off. We're going to wait. We're going to send in the lightning, and we're going to be able to take that tower down. That's how you play a good lightning. Don't play a too aggressive lightning. Let's get into another one. Let's go in against Lavender. It's going to be a fun one to go against. We do have two spectators. Let's see what we can do for them. We are in Frozen Peak. Let's send in the skeletons to the left. Make him make a move. Giant Valkyrie. Interesting combo. Not a combo you see every day of the week together. Electro Wizard minions for the Valkyrie Giant combo. Now he fireballs. Doesn't kill my Electro Wizard. Minions are going to stop that Giant before he can even get a single shot up. That's what we like to see. Let's throw him a thumbs up because that was a lot of fun. He's going to arrow. Oh, good God, did he get scared. Now, we haven't been able to set up with an offensive furnace yet, but that's something I do want to do relatively soon. Let's send in a knight. We're playing very defensively right now. We're trying to make him make the first real move that we can capitalize on. So he's going to throw in the Hog Rider. That's fine with me. We do have the furnace for that. Along with that, we got the Electro Wizard, which is a phenomenal card against the Hog Rider. Hog Rider gets one shot up. Yeah, it's one more than we wanted. But the fact of the matter is we're going to drop minions for the skeleton army. Could we have sent in the log? Yeah. But he doesn't know we have it yet, so I kind of like leaving the log as a semi, sleeper, just to catch him off guard that one time he was going to send in the skeleton army very prepared to take out my Royal Giant, and then I log it all down and he's screwed. He's up on us, but just barely, not even a noticeable amount. Let's drop skeletons. Along with that, he's going to drop barbarians, which is kind of a good play, but at least he can't drop them against my Royal Giant. Now he wants to drop skeleton army, but can he even do it? He doesn't have the elixir, which is just phenomenal, but now we're very susceptible to the Hog Rider due to the fact that we don't have the furnace. Look at that log. What did I tell you? Now, yes, we couldn't save the Royal Giant, but we were still able to do a ton of damage to that tower and absolutely maul over the skeleton army. So let's distract the baby dragon with the knight. It's working out phenomenally. That's exactly what we needed. Minions to the right. We do have that furnace back now for that Hog Rider we all knew we were going to see. Let's drop an Electro Wizard right there. Along with that, some skeletons for the Hog Rider just to make sure he's getting taken out properly. Along with that, another Royal Giant. He wants to send in barbarians now because of how bad the skeleton army worked the first time. What do you know? We see barbarians. We are ready for anything this guy can throw at us and more. Now, he's got quite the cluster of guys coming at us right now. We got the Electro Wizard absolutely slowing everything down. That's what we needed to see. Some skeletons are going to pull that Valkyrie back, and that's what we needed to do. Along with that, we're going to drop a Knight right here. Knight's going to be able to help take out that Valkyrie. And now, if you guys weren't paying attention, 266 on that right tower, we're going to be able to take that out with a Lightning, and that's how you play a good Lightning. Make sure you guys are dominating your opponent. That's what you need to be doing. Let's get into another one. Alright, so we're going against Dystrovy. Let's see what he can do. We are in the old legendary arena, now called Hog Mountain. Is this the best start? It's not a bad start. We are able to defend against a Hog Rider if we see one. We can stop a Skeleton Army, a Goblin Gang. We can stop a Goblin Barrel. So very versatile start. So let's drop a Royal Giant right now. That's going to be able to take out that Tombstone. They usually don't play such an aggressive Royal Giant. But the matter of the fact is we wanted that Tombstone gone. And sure enough, now we can send in this beautiful log. Unfortunately, we couldn't send it in fast enough to do a ton of damage, but we were still able to do some. I don't know if he's got arrows, but we're really shutting down this graveyard just beautifully. Let's drop a Knight right here to distract. Oh my god, what was that freeze? I want to thank him for that freeze because all it did was slow down my minions. So now that hopefully the Royal Giant tanks for them, sure enough, that is what's going on. We're going to take out that Valkyrie. That's why freeze is really tough. The reason freeze is really tough is you guys saw that the minions hung back. They didn't take out the bowler. The Knight hung back. I was able to save up enough elixir to get my tank and my push in front of some extra support cards and then move in and absolutely maul his left tower and do a phenomenal amount of damage to his king tower. Meanwhile, we're sitting on full elixir. That's why freeze is really tough. When you freeze, you got to be taking a tower down, taking out 1,500 hit points. You got to be doing a lot of damage. And the last thing you want to do is freeze some of his troops on his side of the arena. If you're not taking them out, if that's not the reason you froze them was so that you can take them out, you just screwed yourself. Because you saw what just happened. Let's lightning this due to the fact that we still were not able to take out the Executioner. Kind of annoying. Let's drop a Knight right there for the Executioner along with some skeletons just to help out my side of the arena. Now that's a good freeze. That's a good looking freeze. Unfortunately, sir, you still couldn't take out my tower. Clash of Clans is saying, Chief, come back. We need you. Listen, I'm in the middle of something. Royal Giant's going to move in. Let's see what we can do with this. He's got some skeletons on my Royal Giant, which I am not too worried about at all. Now, he's got the Valkyrie Bowler combo. I would love to see an Executioner. If so, oh my god, I can call these kids like it's the back of my hand. I'm telling you, it is getting too easy out here to call these kids. They're playing right into my hand. Let's drop a log right there. Take out all of that. Skeletons. Electro Wizard with that zap damage is going to be able to stop all that. Meanwhile, my Knight didn't even die. This guy doesn't know how to run a freeze, let me tell you. Let's drop minions right here. We are slaughtering him with this deck. We're killing him with this deck. They cannot handle this deck. Let's log right here just so he knows he had no chance at winning. Let's get into another one. Getting into another one in the Bone Pit, going against Daniel. Let's see what Daniel can do. Moving forward, he's got the Skeleton Army. Let's drop minions to the back right, see what we can set up with. When skeletons form that single file line on the left, the arena tower can take them all in at once. But when they start to bunch up, the arena tower can't shoot that fast. So that's why we kind of had to deal with the ones on the right. Let's drop some skeletons just to keep the elixir moving. Along with that, a Knight. And let's send in a Furnace. Beautiful, because he's an idiot and wanted to send in his Hog Rider. Let's now send in the log, take out that Goblin Gang. Phenomenal. He's got the Executioner moving in. See, the thing is, I don't want to be bone dry on elixir and send in the Royal Giant, especially because the Executioner took him out. At least if the Fire Spirits were backing him up. So let's send him in now along with the minions and see what he can do to this, because now we have Fire Spirits. Oh, goodness gracious. The day we wish we would have had the elixir for the lightning. He was able to shut that down great. Let's throw him a well played because, you know, he hasn't touched my tower. I haven't touched his. Let's be very courteous. He's saying thank you. Well played. Alright, let's chuck him up with good luck. This guy looks like he's got some manners on him. Let's drop Knight, Skeletons, Electro Wizard, and really just smoke him right here. So much so that the Hog Rider only does get one shot off. Now he's going to log. Was it the best thing? Sure, I guess. I don't really mind it. The Knight, was that log overkill? Yeah, but you know what? We're doing some damage to the tower, so it's never too bad. Okay. So now we kind of need to send in the minions. Unfortunately, I don't want to throw in the Royal Giant, and I don't want to drop the Furnace yet because of the factor of we didn't have it last time for the Hog Rider. So let's drop a Knight right here, see what he wants to do. We don't want to send in the Royal Giant until double elixir due to the fact of the lightning. So now we can, and it's actually perfect because he's going to drop an Inferno Tower and Executioner. Look at that. I'm telling you, it's so good when you can call your opponents. It's like the easiest thing you've ever done in your life. We just crushed a skeleton army. The only 2 survived. I don't even know if you guys caught that. 1219 on his right. Now we're really cooking with some hot gas. Let's drop minions to the right. I'm telling you, if you can predict your opponent, you're gonna win more matches. It's a freaking fact. Work on it if you guys are having a hard time doing it. Just think about decks. Learn what he has in his deck. As soon as I knew he had the Inferno Tower, he wants to play that Inferno Tower every single time I drop the Royal Giant. So I need to make sure I have enough elixir for the lightning when I send in the Royal Giant if I want to have any chance of getting the Royal Giant to his tower. Because the lightning will stun the Inferno Tower, stop doing damage to the Royal Giant, and it will help take him out. It is phenomenal. I'm telling you, predict your opponents. You're going to have tremendous success in this game. Right now, we can send in the Royal Giant. We're ready with the lightning. Show me the Inferno Tower. Boom! It is too freaking easy, folks. Royal Giant moves in for the kill on that right tower. We're going to get into another one. We're having too much fun with this deck to stop. So we're going against Joseph CR. Now let's see what we can do against Joseph CR. We do have this Knight ready to go either side. Let's actually drop some skeletons. Let's see if he wants to make the first play. Doesn't look like he does. Let's send in the Knight now. He's not sending in anything. He's literally giving me elixir at this point. At this point, he's given me about 3 elixirs. So let's send in the Electro Wizard over here. Along with that, let's set up with a Furnace just as a defensive start. We could... Ooh, baby, that is a Giant and an Inferno Dragon. Not exactly what we wanted to see. But you know what? We shouldn't have too much time dealing with it. Let's drop a log right here. Along with that, some Skeletanos. And the Arena Tower should be able to take it out before it takes any damage from it. I think we took some damage from the Spear Goblins, something like that. He might have the Inferno Dragon back in his hand. I always say Inferno Tower. Let's send in minions. He's got the Skeleton Army. Well, at least we know what we're using our log for now. But we were able to almost come on top of this. So now moving forward, oh baby, he's got the Witch too. We would love to see Witch, Inferno Dragon, because that is a serious it's time to lightning. Yeah, I kind of knew we were going to see the Witch Giant. I just didn't want to say it because of the fact I didn't want it to happen. Electro Wizard, Knight, Skeletons for the Giant. Let's see what we can do. Would love to get a Royal Giant in front. Not anymore though, because if we don't have anything ready to hit air troops, that Inferno Tower is going to maul us. So we can't send in the Royal Giant right now. What we can do is send in the Furnace. Keep some pressure on him. That's what we're looking to do. Not only that, we're up on him, which is always phenomenal feeling. He's going to allow this Fire Spirit to get to his tower, and we're going to start the chip damage, which is just what we wanted to do. Minions are going to go down. Along with that, let's send in the Royal Giant. It's double elixir, baby. We're ready to smoke you. He's going to send in the log. Phenomenal. You dropped the Spear Goblins too. Why? Because you're a moron. Now we're sending in the lightning, and we're going to smoke that Witch and your tower. Now going forward, Royal Giant gets another shut off. We are absolutely going to dominate now. There is no way he's going to take this tower. I don't care if you have 3 raged graveyards, my friend. It's not going to happen. So let's shut that down completely. Let's get up in his grill because he thought he was going to win this. And let me tell you right now, he thought dead wrong. So let's send in the Electro Wizard, the Skeletons, the Royal Giant, the Minions, the Log, whatever he wants to do to us. He cannot handle what we are doing to him. We are dominating everything that he believes in. Sure enough, we take out that right tower too. Along with that, we're going to shut down that graveyard. And you know what? We're not throwing emotes. He doesn't know we're talking all this trash. But you know what? we still dominated that match. Alright, so we actually didn't do half bad in this challenge. Yeah, it was just a classic challenge. We went 9-3. I didn't show you guys all the matches due to the fact that we actually started off this challenge 3-2. So we actually had some serious success, 6 straight wins and then a loss. But we did come out with some good looking chests, maybe pop a legendary in it. Even though it's a classic challenge chest, you never know what's gonna pop right on out of it. We're guaranteed 4 rares. Let's see what this baby has in store for us. 1080 gold, 8 knights, we get 8 goblin gangs, 27 zaps, and 5 mega minions. Not the best chest in the world, but you know what? It was still fun to get nonetheless. Comment down below which challenge deck are you guys having the most success with. But with that being said, all my social media handles are right there. Boom, 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 boom. Links are down in the description. Check them out. As always, thank you for watching. Subscribe down below, and I'll catch you all in the next episode.